Hey guys, Lakota Theoff here again with Real Guys Reviews. Welcome back to the Railway. Today we are actually going to review something I know, crazy, right? We are going to review the Hornby Terrier tank. The upgraded green version or upgraded yellow. I want to say upgraded yellow. I don't have the paperwork on me right now, so we're just going to wing it. And when you see this logo, you're going to be like, wait a second, Lakota, this is not green or yellow. And there's a good reason for that. We'll get to that in just a second. So let's go ahead and bring that thing in a shot. Actually, it's going backwards, so we're going to switch it and bring it in a shot here. There we go. Alrighty then, there she is. Look how tiny it is. I'm going to steal a cue from Sam Strains. Sam, if you ever see this, don't yell at me. So, not too many men like to call things cute. But this thing is really cute. A lot of people harp on these because they quote-unquote don't have a lot of detail. And they do, it's just in very, 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 very tiny portions. So we're going to get to that. As far as I know, the Terrier tank had several different variants of it. I think Hatton's has like 12 different variants of it, but as far as I know, there were more than that. So this one is mine. It is Earlswood, Earlswood, something like that. If I said it wrong, don't yell at me too much. If you happen to live in England and you see this, I am more than happy to take your advice on how to say that. These are only found in England at the moment. And I say that because some of us have dreams to buy one of these one day. If we can ever get our hands on them, or maybe we'll just make a new one. I don't really know. So I'm going to move everything closer here because this guy is tiny. Matter of fact, when I got this, my lady friend could not get over how tiny this is. So as soon as I find my pointer, we're going to get to some things. So Hornby has really outdone themselves, I think, with this. We'll just start with some of the detail. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put a disclaimer on this. This silver paint, these little dots of silver there, I did those. Hornby did not. That was me. Again, I did it. Hornby didn't. So if you go on Hornby's website or if you find one on eBay or Hatton's and it doesn't have that stuff, that'd be why. But anyway, on with the show. So, the chimney here has this copper top on it, which most of them in real life have those. That's not just for show. The paintwork on this, oh my goodness. I paint on the side a little bit, and there would be no way that I could ever get anything this detailed. Now, of course, they probably used machine. I wouldn't do that, but you get what I mean. Just a little caveat, I actually had to do a pretty severe breakdown of this, and I almost thought I had lost it and was going to have to return it. But I didn't. I did buy this off eBay, so I kind of knew what I was getting into. It ran really loud and really sloppy when I got it, and when I took it apart and put it back together, it didn't run at all. So yeah, little disclaimer on there. So we'll go ahead and see if this has sprung buffers, which it doesn't, but that's okay. It's little itty bitty tiny, so I ain't even mad. So what I assume is a steam tube here. All right, that looks to be separately fitted. It does flex a little bit. These look to be separately fitted, these handrails. Apparently they didn't have handrails in real life. I kind of like them on there. That's just me. These gas tubes were fitted when I got it. Whether they were fitted by someone else or fitted by the factory, I don't really know. Let me just knock that coupling down there. It never wants to stay down. The steam dome here is painted with the body. If anybody knows what these things are, please let me know, because I've been wondering. I have no idea. The whistle seems to be molded on there. I wish it was painted gold. I might do that eventually. I don't really know yet. If I say a lot, I'm sorry. That's just my filler word. I try not to. Moving on. This, what I think is a braking mechanism. It's pretty great on there. I will flip it around and we'll look at the other side in just a moment. But you can see how it's got its number plate on the side, and I can't read it. Even looking through the viewfinder zoomed in, I can't read it, but I'm sure it's legible. You've got another tiny sticker looking thing there. Again, I think it's legible. I don't really know. But look at the paint lines on this. Look how tiny that line is. And those little lines. There's 3 colors there, folks. I don't know if you can tell, but this is black. 4 colors, actually. This is black. This little bit is green, red, black, white, a brown color, and then the sticker. Guys, that's crazy. I don't know if you think it's crazy, but I sure think it's crazy. I'm going to pull it forward just a tiny bit so you can see that brake mechanism right there in the cab. The cab does have a little bit of detail. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in there or not. I'm going to upgrade my lights just a tiny bit here soon so you can see better. But yeah, I don't know if you can see in there. It doesn't look like you can. Anyway, moving on. Wow, we're turned there. Let's turn to the back and look at the back. Again, the detail in this thing just amazes me. You've got that barred look on these back windows, and they're in gold. It is painted on, but it looks pretty good. Again, you've got that green, red, black, white, and then that beigeish brown color, which is crazy. The coal is pretty okay. It just kind of looks like dots to me. I'll pull that down so you can see it. See, it just kind of looks like dots to me. I don't really know what this is. I really hope it's like a trunk with tools in it in real life, but I don't really know. So we're going to turn it again. Now, I have been corrected a few times and said that this is the brake rigging and this is something else. If that's true, let me know. If you know, let me know. If you work with the Bluebell Railway, where most of these are, please reach out and let me know. I'd love to be corrected. Again, all this fancy paint work and everything, yeah, it just amazes me. You can see on the back here where those handrails aren't painted. I'm not going to be able to get my paint pen down in there, but that's okay. Again, you've got that sticker there and this sticker here. Again, that paint is just to die for. I don't want to get too far into that, so let's go ahead and go with a slow speed. Let's see which way she's going. Oh, and now she is on a point here. I've been rather mean and put her on a point there, but you can see with just touching that she works perfectly fine. Making me into a liar. Alright, so that's backwards. I'm going to scoot the camera back so we can just get a bigger view there. Sorry if you heard all that scraping along my grass mat there. My layout is nowhere near done. Matter of fact, just off the screen right over there, there's a station that's being built. I'll show you that in just a second. So we are going to go maybe backwards again. Nope, forwards. Here we go. Again, stuck on the point. Forgive it. Forgive it. It's okay. Again, stuck on the point. Keep in mind that I did have to do a lot of maintenance on this locomotive to get her to work. And she's making me out to be a liar. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Alright, so again, there she is. Now, for your guys' treat, I do have an auto coach that I bought specifically to go with this. It is a replica of the Didcot, I always said that right, the Didcot Preserved Railway auto coach, and I'm gonna let it bring that in so you guys can see it. Oh, she didn't connect. Couple, rather. She didn't couple. Yeah. There we go. So she does do pretty good with pulling a couple coaches. I have hooked her up to 7 coaches just to see if she works. She will pull them, but she certainly don't like it, and she spins wheels the whole time. So, without further ado, we're going to go into our blackout moment. I'm going to pull the blue background back, and we're going to give her a run around the track, just so you can see. Please don't mind the Coke can. I haven't had anything to drink a lot today, so I am enjoying a Coke. So without further ado, let's do that. And we're back. Alrighty then. Let's get this terrier tank moving. I'm gonna pick you up and move you back. I hope she stays in focus. You can see how I hold my camera up there. There's the oil for the other how-to that I just did. But yeah, let's get this thing going. Making me out to be a liar again. There we go. If it gets stuck, folks, don't worry, I'll fix it. Oh, she's trying to go off into a siding there. That's totally my fault. I forgot to switch that siding back over. We'll just back her right on out. Come on. Come on. Turn that off. I do believe it's all stuck together. It sure enough was all jammed up under there. Let me just fix that real quick. Recouple. There we go. All right, rock and roll back on it. Sometimes you just gotta laugh about things. When you can't help it, just laugh about it. Down the straightaway she goes. She actually doesn't go very fast, but I would assume in real life she didn't. There's her branch line back in there by the country station. Coming around past the factory, there's that new station I've got going in. That's going to be the front of it. It's going to have a couple other platforms for trains to offload and reload on. Okay, folks, that is about it for this locomotive. I will review the auto coach some other day, so don't get mad that I didn't review it on this one. That would make this video super long, and it would take forever to download. If you like the video, great. I'm not going to ask you to like and subscribe. I kind of think that's a little petty. If you liked it, like it. If you want to, subscribe. Doesn't bother me either way. I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea. Get it? Get the pun? Get it? Okay, I'll just say that you got it. My life goes on either way. So stay tuned for more locomotive reviews and maybe even someday a running session. I don't really know. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next video.